Welcome to the Educator channel. My name is Martin Botha and I hope you enjoy this presentation. In this presentation, we will take a look at the plot summaries for chapters 21 to 32. In Canada, the author reflects on Pi's views about religious faith, atheism, and agnosticism. Agnostics state that we cannot know whether there is a God or not. Pi imagines an atheist and an agnostic respectively at their moment of death. In chapter 21, the author shows the adult Pi's profound belief in love being the uniting force of his three religions. Pi imagines how an agnostic, by clinging to dry, useless factuality, at the moment of death might miss the better story due to his lack of imagination and faith. This recalls his reflections on atheists in chapter 7 and summarizes the main theme. Faith, or religious belief, and love make for a better story and provide a richer experience and understanding of life and its purpose. The chapter also foreshadows the better story of Pi's experiences, as well as his decision to tell a dry, useless, but seemingly factual, true story to the skeptical Japanese investigators at the end of the novel. It begins to raise another question central to the novel. What is truth and what is imagination? Is there a clear distinction between the two, or between scientific truth and religious or imaginative truth? What do you think? Pi, now 16, is practicing all three religions. He and his family encounter the three local religious leaders. The imam, priest, and pundit argue about which religion is best. They agree that Pi must choose one of the three religions, but cannot object to Pi's response. The wise men, unlike Pi, cannot accept the commonality between the three religions, even after Pi explains himself in a simple and direct way. However, they are unable to argue with Pi's simple truth. Pi's parents and brother Ravi are not religious and accept the situation. Pi finds himself excluded from the three places of worship and finds alternative places to pray. Pi's father tries to dissuade him from a Christian baptism and an Islamic prayer rug. Pi's parents eventually accept his religious beliefs and rituals. These chapters show Pi's religion under attack. Pi speaks about the need to defend one's own religion and God from the inside. Pi's increasing isolation among people who do not understand him and his religious beliefs foreshadows his extreme isolation in part 2. The water of Pi's baptism symbolizes God's grace and the washing away of sin, and foreshadows Pi's weeping for his lost innocence in chapter 91. In the mid-1970s, Pi's father decides to leave India with a family and settle in Canada. In the present, the author meets Pi's Canadian Indian wife. The author only now realizes that he has missed the signs that Pi is not alone. Both Mr. Kumars visit the zoo. The two men marvel at the order and beauty of nature. Pi illustrates zoomorphism for them by referring to several examples, including those mentioned in chapters 13 and 14 of The Lion Tamer. Zoomorphism is when an animal treats a human or another animal as one of its own species. Both Kumars view the animals with a sense of wonder, one from the point of view of a scientist or atheist, and the other as a Muslim Sufi. Pi's detailed knowledge of zoomorphism again adds to the believability of the story in part 2. He is himself to experience being part of a zoo. Thank you for watching the Educator channel. Remember to subscribe on YouTube for more presentations.